touch me.
Awesome! You people bought a ticket to see me, so shut up!
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control.
Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you live under a rock,
I might
you
grab
are
it bad,
looking
I
at the
don't know, my
youngest
rap, my
and
blood
fastest
boils
rising
over like,
star in
oh God, here
professional
goes. I
wrestling
left off
today.
feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Heal the Ring podcast here on the Sports Jedi Network. It's Friday. It's the SummerSlam weekend. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is ready to go. I got D-Walk is going to join me here. What's up, D-Walk? What's going on? How are you?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
I'm doing well. We're going to say shout out to Daniel Barrel Sports Highlight, who's joining us here. Pablo Sabol, who joined us earlier, who put a lot of stuff. Richard Chad. Wrestling right now, there is a lot to talk about. I don't even know where to begin because there's so many rumors, gossip, or just scuttlebutt all up and down the wrestling. Let's go with the one that it kind of was swept under the rug, but I had a hunch back in January with Mercedes Moné and Sat Tan, her husband, filed for divorce, and I had a hunch on that and I mentioned it when I wish Miss Gemma was joining us, because I remember telling Miss Gemma we had that conversation with Mercedes, like she doesn't post any pictures with her husband anymore. She was in the last few years acting on social media, and it's none of our business. First and foremost, I want to put that statement out there in the world. It's none of our business what she does or doesn't, but I was looking at her social media activities, especially that Super Bowl picture. You saw her up there with a group of wrestlers and friends, and he was not nowhere near that picture. So I was like, man, husband's not even there at the Super Bowl and so forth. And now it explains a lot, at least in my opinion, why she didn't re-sign with the WWE. It makes sense. One of the reasons why Will Ospreay, and I don't care what anyone says, Will Ospreay didn't go to the WWE because his ex-wife works in the WWE, Blair Davenport. Now, congratulations to Blair that she married Riley Osborne, but that was a big factor where his current wife wasn't feeling comfortable her in the UK and his ex-wife working in the same company in the WWE. And of course, listen, whatever they do, whatever they want to do with their it's none of our business. First and foremost, I get it, but it's out there. You're a public wrestler, you're a public figure, an entertainer, and you put it out there. And I think that's one of the reasons why Ospreay didn't sign. And it makes sense why Mercedes didn't sign with the WWE. Naomi came back with no problem because she had no issues with her husband. There's a lot of things that starting to make sense with one thing. Time it unveils itself. It tells you who has the right reason, right, wrong, or indifferent. And that's just my opinion, my speculation. Just seeing the cookie crumbs, it felt like she didn't want to return. He's still employed by the WWE. Awkward situation. Especially if she wants to move on, or him himself, if they're moving on to another person, it's hard for you to see someone that you were married for 7-8 years. Seeing someone different and not you, and it kind of you can't perform no matter how much of a professional you are. I understand when Mercedes. That's why she said it. Never say never returning. Time mends or heal wounds, as they say.
But didn't he also do all her designs also to her costumes?
Yes, until a certain point, and then he's no longer doing them no more. So they according, if you look at her podcast, they have a looks like it's a mutual, not a messy divorce, just a mutual split. She mentioned on that podcast, 2021 in January, he finally moved away and so forth like that. And then the thing I trying to blame it on Vince McMahon, though they kept it secret because she was afraid of what Vince will retaliate. Don't blame it on Vince McMahon. That's low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Where Vince McMahon has so many different wrestlers on their roster that were married and divorced, from Goldust to so many, from Stone Cold and McMichaels, but Deborah McMichaels, so many different, Mark Merrow and Sable, don't pin that. That was low hanging fruit. To me that was a cop out, but we'll move on from that. Again, good for her if she feels she's free, relieved, or just moved on. For both parties, for their mental health and their well-being, good luck on that. Do your thing in AEW. I keep saying that. Speaking of AEW, right now they take a step forward and 5 step back. They can't help them. I mean, everyone had them talking positive about Shane McMahon in a conference room, stepping in, took a picture with Tony Khan, just talking, shooting the breeze, having a conversation, talking about the business. Busted open. I believe Bubba Ray Dudley had a phone call from Shane. Just didn't say much, just wishing him success, 5-year business. If anything, talking about wrestling business, something, working with their families and all that. Never say never kind of deal. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Everyone likes to say that. Listen, whatever Shane McMahon does, and there's reports now that WWE had no intentions of bringing or working with a Shane McMahon right now at any capacity. I mean, they have people in place that did Shane's job. If Shane wants to go to All Elite Wrestling, I don't see him working as a working talent. The guy has a lot of money. He's well financially taken care of. His wife is the heir from a soul, if I'm not mistaken. He has his own businesses outside of the United States, has money, and work for a boss. I can only see him as an equal, of 50-50 partner, with Tony Khan maybe, and they can roll the business together. That's the only way I can see Shane McMahon working with All Elite. Not even head of creative or nothing. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Shane McMahon is a boss, and to me, he not gonna work for nobody no more. Shane McMahon, I believe he don't want to work for nobody. So, like you said, they gonna do a partner. They gonna be partners.
Where maybe Shane McMahon is, helping out, where getting a TV deal, because right now All Elite Wrestling does not have a TV deal. Their window to negotiate with Warner Brothers has expired, so they could either let the contract run out until December and they're off the air December 31st from the TBS TNT network, or they could re-up a last minute deal. Anything is possible, or they could find a new home. It'd be interesting to see what Tony Khan and company and All Elite Wrestling does going forward, but only time will tell. And of course, they continue to be. I don't know what's more interesting though, D-Walk. They don't have a TV deal right now. Last week they drew 600,000. Although all wrestling views are down. NXT barely made 500,000. Maybe the Olympics, people are taking over, and it was also summer. We're getting about the last month of summer, where people are really going to know that what's coming up for the next 6 months is being cooped up in a home, because it's going to get cold, it's going to get dark early, the parks are going to close, yada yada. In the northeastern or the north part of the country, it's going to get colder, so people are going to start going out more, taking advantage of the beautiful weather, going out. So I understand where the rest ratings might drop, and I'm not going to say All Elite is, oh my god, free falling, but they drew 600,000, NXT 500,000. Ratings a little down. It could be to the weather. It could be to the nice weather outside. Olympics as well, so forth. No TV deal. But then, okay, you can let that go. But then we have a breaking news. Some reason, somewhere, somehow, Britt Baker ends up getting suspended. She had a back and forth with Alicia Atout, whatever, the girlfriend of MJF, about MJF in the locker room. It breaks out where now she's being thinking about being removed of the All-In match at Wembley versus Mercedes Moné. Also, Britt Baker was also told Will Washington to F himself when she got it and try to give her creative direction, and he filed an HR complaint. Now, Will Washington was a podcaster, a content creator. It's like if like me, I would love to have a job like him. I'm not gonna hold any, be able to be part of creative. I would love to work for the WWE like the Will Washington did. He put the work in as a content creator, and they like his stuff, and now he works for. But it's hard for him to try to tell Britt Baker, a main a pillar of AEW, anything
Yeah.
about a creative direction. And I can see where Britt Baker got a little short, maybe the wrong time approach or whatever the case is. I'm not excusing Britt on it. You still gotta, if you want to, you reap what you sow. If you want to give, if you want respect, you got to give respect, no matter what, regardless in any walk of life, and not in the wrestling business, in anything, people. Even if you want respect, you got to give respect. That's all that's all I see on that there. So interesting. It seems like they have more activity or more compelling storylines with their realism in their backstage than they do in the ring.
Yeah.
And it's sad because we should be, they got their big program coming up at the end of the month at Wembley, and now we're talking about more backstage nonsense, backstage hoopla, backstage drama with All Elite Wrestling. I mean, it keeps showing you maybe this is where Tony Khan might have to just bend the knee, pretty much, not the arm, not just the arm, bend the knee, and Shane give up half, sell 50% and have him come in as a partner, and like maybe that's where he's got to go, where he's going to implement some of the stuff that he learned from his dad. He had the best booker in wrestling history, was his father. And one thing I was told: always retain the good from others and remove the bad. You can learn from everybody in walk of life. Return all the good stuff that made them successful, and the things that doesn't wrap up. You take it apart and you make yourself a gumbo. You make yourself a stew of excellence and professionalism. Maybe that's what Shane McMahon could bring to help Tony Khan. Only time will tell. We will find out there.
But so what if he? But like you said, what if he's Tony Khan backbone since he don't have one? And don't Shane McMahon got his own? Don't Shane McMahon got his own network or something like that?
He has his own businesses overseas, doing certain things like marketing and stuff like that. He was also a big part of the WWE.com up and running, and that was his responsibility in WWE when he was with WWE in the office and stuff, and other responsibility like that. I don't think he did booking for a little bit. I don't think you give him the book to Shane McMahon as Tony Khan as a booker, although Tony Khan's booking is another question. That's not Shane's strong suit. Shane is the other strong suit in other capacities there. Maybe he needs to be there where you have, and I don't get it. You have one of the best talent relation, and maybe because he's older already, and maybe he's just tired. Jim Ross. I'm surprised he's not utilizing Jim Ross to his full potential. And it's a lot of things there that we could speculate on that, but we got 10 minutes to go before we go to SmackDown. Let's talk about some WWE news, but let me get this TNA one. The question is, Mustafa Ali, is he gone from TNA? Mustafa Ali says he finished his 6 months with TNA. He put a letter not a letter of resignation, but a letter of like a presidential candidate saying his time is up, like a resignation type deal for Mustafa Ali. First and foremost, I have a whole thing about that. What's your thoughts on Mustafa Ali? Did you hear about that? That he's gone or his time is up?
Honestly, to me, his career going too good for him to just give up. He only been there 6 months. What's his reason to leaving? Like, to me, that gotta be a gimmick. This the best push. This the best run I've ever seen him have.
Best work of his career. We hear that a lot said. Here's a thought. If this is a gimmick, great, kudos. And trying to get a full-time contract with TNA, but then my spidey senses or my Jedi mind tricks hits me. Mustafa Ali was released by the WWE, and he's not returning to the WWE. He was released by the WWE. To me, that's telling me more on the writing on the wall that WWE is going to buy TNA, or has already bought it, and he found out. And he has an offer by Tony Khan. If he shows up in All Elite Wrestling, that means then we know that that WWE has purchased TNA. Because he'd probably and the same thing with Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth is the world champion now, but I wouldn't be surprised if once he bails out too once he loses the title and he goes, eventually from the company. To me, that's what it shows, because we also saw now that Joe Henry, when has a company, this, like WWE says, oh, we'll bring another wrestler here to be with us, to work with us, and TNA agreeing for him to work in a performance center while being a TNA contract wrestler. It's like, it doesn't make sense. It's like, it's like back then in the day where Vince McMahon had let me put an up and comer. Let's say The Rock. The Rock was coming, Dwayne Johnson. He went to Memphis to Jerry the Lawler, but let's say they allowed him to go work at the WCW power plant while being a WWE wrestler. It was unheard of. It was like, that's the way I see it. Maybe I'm an old-fashioned wrestling fan and watch it for too long, and maybe times has changed. Because we see that with Natalia. Natalia has her gym where you have Moose works with her. A lot of TNA that works with her with WWE talent. So maybe that's something new now that they say, what? Maybe under umbrella, we personally could take a look at what a Joe Hendry could bring or help him fine-tune his wrestling skill. I don't know. I'm just asking that question. And so to me, that shows that Mustafa Ali time is up, and if he knows that WWE is behind this, owning the company, giving them that big push, he's looking to bail out. Maybe he has that first. I wouldn't blame him. You got a bad taste, and you went somewhere else where they value you, pushed you, and made him a star. That match with Speedball Bailey, Slammiversary was phenomenal.
Well, yeah, it was.
This past Thursday, last night, him and Nick Nemeth tore the house out.
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. So what?
Interesting.
So what if Shane McMahon is the only person saving AEW from getting bought by WWE?
Don't know about that. Only time will tell on that. There, I don't know. I don't think Khan will sell it to Endeavor or everyone. But like the $1 Million Man says, everyone has a price. Let me get this other note because we got about 6 minutes before we get this here. Let me give another WWE. Let me give it WWE. We did a TNA. We talked about All Elite Wrestling. Let me give another one here where the Hardy Boys met with the WWE. The officials and executives and so forth. Interesting. I know everybody would love to see Hardy Boys make a WWE run. I've said this before. I'll say it again. I think they're going to show up in NXT. I think they'll take the titles from Axiom and Nathan Frazier. I thought it would be the Rascals, MSK, but I wouldn't be surprised if they come and help Joe Hendry in this feud with the Callis Boys. The Hardys with Joe Hendry. I could see that also coming forward, and have them bring it into the WWE. Maybe we see the Motor City Machine Guns. They've been signed with the WWE. Machine Guns versus the Hardys. That's another possibility that we could see. Where they're in the TNA angle, and the Motor City being part of the WWE, which is really vice versa. You never know. I would like to see that. That would be something there. I know I would like to see it as well. We'll all find out. Maybe they want to see where Jeff Hardy's mindset is, where he's at and what kind of shape he's in, meeting wise, and having a conversation to see if he's in a better place. There's all those things. Just like simple, hey man, how you been, man? Simple reach out to Jeff and Matt Hardy to see, or Jeff with all the issues and struggles that he had. Maybe he might be a different Jeff Hardy with no Vince, and creative, and maybe. He looks like he's relishing his last opportunity in professional wrestling. He's been a model citizen for TNA. I know it's a short run. It's only been 6 weeks, but still, it says a lot. He sounds reinvigorated. He feels very energized and ready to go. So we'll see for Men and Jeff Hardy where they end up. If we'll see him on a WWE platform in the near future. Speaking of someone that we're going to be seeing in a WWE platform. The world's strongest man, his son, Jacob Henry, has announced that he signed with the WWE. So we got a 2.0 sexual chocolate 2.0 in the WWE.
No.
I know Jacob ain't nowhere near that, but I think he's gonna kill it. I like that Mark Henry. Wise decision, although I don't think he was the one that forced it. I know he looks like the father that will allow Jacob to make his decision and support his son in any way possible. But I think Jacob realized that I think NXT will benefit him to go and learn and work with what they're doing there with those teachers, those
Mm-hmm.
producers, from Terry Taylor, Shawn Michaels, Matt Boom,
Mm-hmm.
and Fit Finley, and I think that's where being stirred in the right direction. No slight on All Elite Wrestling, because they did provided food on Mark Henry's table for those years of contract that he was under. But
Mm-hmm.
interesting that Jacob must have seen something, and he said WWE, and I wouldn't blame him one bit. Good job. Can't wait to see him grow in the WWE for him and the NXT brand. Speaking of the NXT brand, we got the two guys going over to Japan for their appearance in the tournament. Josh Briggs and Travion Hyde has arrived to Japan. They will be competing this Sunday in the tournament. Good luck to those two young men. Represent NXT strong in Japan. Speaking of Japan, Finn Balor mentioned he would like to get a crack at the next wrestler to come out of nowhere for the WWE, hopefully, is Fuji. We knew Fuji is going to be here this weekend at SummerSlam. So maybe Finn Balor and Fuji in the near future. We all will be interested to see that, as we have 2 minutes left before SmackDown begins. Don't forget to refill your snacks, your drinks. Let's go. Michael Cole has signed a new contract with the WWE, keeping him as the voice for foreseeable future. Michael Cole is felt like he's been more fun, more energetic in his broadcast with Pat McAfee and so forth. I like, Michael Cole has grown leaps and bounds, phenomenal. I cannot say how much enjoyable he is listening, especially now that they're going to Netflix. So he's going to have free reigns. It's going to be interesting to see his vocabulary. It's changed a lot, because now he says pro wrestling, and he talks about the other wrestling companies and their history. No restrictions. No one in his ear saying, "Damn it, it's medical facility, pal." So it's good to see that he is going to be able to speak his mind more and freely. And of course, they interviewed Gail Kim on the WWE TNA partnership. I love how we never know what's going to happen, because they always keep bringing innovation to that relationship, working well. I don't feel like the TNA talent has been buried whatsoever. I think they have gone over majorly in NXT. Even when the NXT talents go to TNA, like tonight, there's some tapings going on here in my state, in Tampa, in a couple cities away from me, and they are taping, and you can see that live on TNA Plus. But as SmackDown is starting to begin in my area, and as they get the introduction, let's go. It is SmackDown. Do we see the Tribal Chief tonight? No. Anybody from the Bloodline? All right. Where's the advertised card here? We're gonna have DIY versus the Bloodline tag team titles. Cody Rhodes and Solo will go face to face. Bianca and Jay take on Albert Fire and Isla Dawn for the women's tag team titles, and more. So let's go. We are ready. They're going to show the sights. I missed the kickoff. Did you get to watch the kickoff?
I didn't. I missed it.
Me too. I just totally missed it. All right, here we go. We got a Hummer, a prime Hummer. Of course, Logan Paul. We got Nick Aldis there. What we got? A couple executives. Who are these people? That guy that came out with him, he's tall, man. You saw how big that guy is?
Damn.
Yeah, he's huge. Who is that guy? Because Logan Paul ain't no little slouch. That other guy behind him is, dude, is tall. Wow.
Yeah.
So what it looks like, correct me if I'm wrong, like the tag team titles are always going to be defended SmackDown now. I mean, except for the Clash of the Castle with the women's, but it feels like it's like a SmackDown relegated for the tag titles, at least the SmackDown tag title. Do you see we think we get new female tag team champions?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So here's the first segment. And as we get under 100 days for election day, the politician is on his way out to the ring. Cody Rhodes. Of course, he's going to be kissing babies, hugging, shaking hands. There we go. Typical politician, like Roman called them. I need him to come out with a top hat and a monocle, like Mr. Peanut. All right, the 3-piece suit, like always.
You think Tomotaga and Jacob Fatu gonna beat DIY?
I think so. One of those tag titles is changing.
As bad as I say this, they need to put some more color in them tag team titles. And I hope DIY lose because I hate their theme music, bro. I hate their entrance music they come out with. It's so cheesy.
Samurai. Yeah. Samurai, what's up, Samurai? I thought you would be at the arena. I went looking for your signal with the phone. I thought you were going to be there. Are you going to be at SummerSlam? I'm looking for you. I always look for you in the top whenever they're in your city, in your state. Look at those graphics. What's up with I think I'm gonna put those graphics up tonight. When the moving graphics. I think we're gonna have it for every match. I think my creative juices are thinking gonna start using it on our channel here for just SummerSlam tomorrow.
Yeah, I can't wait for SummerSlam. SummerSlam will be crazy.
Yes, I can't wait. It's gonna be really good tomorrow night. What's your thought on them starting early with almost a 3-hour pre-show? Like they're really sticking it to Collision.
What time is they starting? Chef? What time is they starting tomorrow? Wow.
4. Chef, what's going on, Chef?
Salute. How you doing, man? Salute.
What's going on? What's happening?
Well.
Damn, I didn't think they was gonna start that early.
They're starting it early. I mean,
I don't think so because they have the UFC event. It starts at 3, so they're gonna give them the 7 till on. Then
no, they already announced it, partner.
What, they're starting at 3 in the morning? I mean, 3 in the afternoon.
No, 4. I think 4. It's a 3-hour show. It's a 3-hour kickoff show.
I have it advertised for 7 p.m. on TV.
Yeah, that's when. Luke, you're not going? I thought I was going to see you waving your Firefly and your phone, man. I was waiting, looking for you. Come on, man.
You're the worst.
You could join us on the watch along. I'll send you the link, Luther. Who do we want to talk about? I don't know. James, what's going on, man? Wrestling is going bananas. If you look at some of these comments up and down from all the folks that were writing on our chat, you could see all the things that we just talked about. I mean, from Britt Breaker, possibly being suspended and not even being in the All In. Man,
I did not know about that. I just knew about her suspension, but I didn't know about them potentially kicking her out and all that. Like what? I didn't know about that.
Man, I wish Miss Gemma would have hopped on because I was talking to Miss Gemma. We had this conversation about Mercedes. And, of course, I was talking to D-Walk. She filed for divorce. Didn't I talk about that in January? I didn't want to speculate it or say I don't have any facts or say, but, I mean, remember that picture in the Super Bowl that he wasn't around? I'm like, where is he? No pictures of him at all, nothing. Yeah.
That's just crazy. I need to know what, crazy.
I mean, it's not. I said it before. It's really none of our business. But when you're public press, but you, yeah.
It's not. I mean, in regards to Mercedes, like that, it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm more so focused on the Britt Breaker news because From my understanding, all cancers and all locker room argument creators were effectively kicked out of AEW and then hell froze over, and that same cancer made its way to WWE. And since then, I haven't heard anything but arguments over on the side where there's supposed to be no arguments, and over here, I'm just seeing kumbaya, my lord.
Not even kumbaya. You see him helping the young wrestlers.
Yep.
So interesting. Oh, we got Solo Sikoa. But you know what's killing me though? It's like, isn't that, aren't we in a national heat wave? These folks are with blazers and oof.
Yeah, but they're in the arena, Jedi. You know how that industrial AC gives it up.
Yes, we mentioned it. Guys, all the stuff that you there, it's up in the comments. Scroll up and down on the comments. You see all those wrestling news and notes. I put it there. And I saw Pablo, you did a phenomenal job. Paul, you done a phenomenal job putting some stuff on there too that I wasn't aware of. I love it. Like you talked about the Hardy Boys and all. So I appreciate it. A lot of the news and notes are there. You can scroll up and down and feel free to read them. And we'll talk about them too as we go. We talked about Mark Henry's son, Chef. And Paul, put it, Mark Henry signed with the WWE, his son, Jacob.
I love that. I was so happy when I saw that news last night. Made me so hyped because I'm like, yeah, he's doing it right. And I just won't say anything else other than he's doing it right.
Yeah, just you mentioned, he's going to be in the right system, working with those kids down in NXT. I mean, he's also a college athlete, a young man, and it's just phenomenal work. Good. I can't wait to see the way they're going to make him. They're going to push him. Yeah, it was really good to see that he actually picked the WWE. I was afraid that he might end up going to All Elite. I was afraid of that not because of the name brand. It's just I want him to get trained right, pick up the right habits. If he gets released and he wants to go to All Elite, fine, make that money.
All right, so if they do turn him into the sexual chocolate version, who gonna be the new Mae Young?
That's the thing. The way that's the thing, though. That's the beautiful thing about it. The way Sexual Chocolate developed as a character, Mae Young wasn't there yet. Remember, Sexual Chocolate was a guy that could take them all down. Mae Young ended up wearing Sexual Chocolate out. It was just too much for Sexual Chocolate.
Yeah, it's gonna be Alondra Blaze. Have you seen her lately?
Yeah, she ain't wrinkled. She ain't wrinkled enough. She not wrinkled enough. We need somebody with more wrinkles.
Okay.
Nah.
We need somebody with more wrinkles, more baggy skin.
No, but see, here's the thing. They could always get a gilf, and people would be like, "Oh."
This time she'll give birth to a foot. Oh, they talked about. I don't want to see these two wrestle. I don't want to see the talking. Another talking promo. I know people were complaining about Monday Night Raw, how it took the wins out of Monday Night Raw sale. That Seth Rollins and this is another promo segment. Not everybody's feeling Solo Sikoa, and Cody is training on some shaky waters as champion. I don't know. They could have saved this. I don't know. I wish they would have not done it.
It's not even that that you wish they didn't do it. It started off on a sour note because of the whole fact of how Seth got involved into what happened, and then it just ended up feeling like Monday Night Raw wasn't even about setting up the SummerSlam matchup. It was like, oh, y'all got that magic the last time when all three of them was in the ring. So why don't we recreate the same situation again? Not necessary.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, damn. Business is about to pick up. Jacob Henry and Ren Sinclair. Okay, you see that. Ren Sinclair is going to start doing the best work now. They're letting her. You could see they're unleashing Maddie, Ren Sinclair now in NXT a little bit. Oh, he's being unnumbered here. Bloodline coming from all over the place. Look at Tangaloa looking like Patchy the Pirate.
Hey, this would be a wild theory to happen, right? What if when Roman Reigns come back, you got Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins right next to him?
Ugh. Not yet. Not needed.
You know what I'm saying?
He's not leaving NXT. I mean, AEW.
I think he is.
He might be on his way back home.
Nah, not with his wife. Not with his wife. His wife being the lead analyst there and coming. They're gonna leave her there after he left her from WWE and then leave her again in AEW. Ooh.
How long is her contract?
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
What if her contract ain't long?
But Con Man don't sign anyone for 6 months. He signs them for a long time.
Why my man coming out with that iPad still look like a bad James Bond villain?
He does, right? Just waiting for the bad teeth. Yeet.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Bloodline rules match? Ugh. I'm sorry.
They better do it the real Bloodline rules match. I don't want to see John Cena. I don't want to see Andre the Giant. I don't want to see Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I don't want to see Hulk Hogan. I don't want to see The Undertaker get and help Cody.
They screwed the last Bloodline match up.
That was shit. That was shit. Pure shit. Bloodline match rules.
I agree.
That was shit. On WrestleMania. That was a shit match. No.
Oh, it was a shit match. It was a shit match with Jay and Roman. The matchup itself was fine, but the aesthetics, like y'all built it up so great, and then it's
Tribal Combat. Yeah, Tribal Combat should have been. The ring should have been the way. And I've said it, and I still say it to this day, a year later. The way they had Viking rule matches, they dressed it up like the freaking Vikings boat. They should have had it Samoan with tiki torch and stuff around the ring, like a Samoan. You know, they have the money, the budget. Why not make it look a Samoan? You know, yeah. That would have been nice. Tribal Combat. But no, it just looked like a regular match. This better be a true Bloodline rules match where they freaking come out of nowhere and just plummet.
Right.
You saw that sign that said Timu Bloodline.
Yeah, I saw it. That was
damn.
Oh, look at Carmelo walking down my street in Orlando. Oh, he gotta go see my boy Alex. Enough with that barbershop. That barbershop's whack. You gotta see Alex. I'm happy that they brought that back. I like they brought the barbershop that he was using in NXT to the main roster. Yeah, what's up, Tommy?
What's up, Tommy? How you doing? Hey, that would be I would be upset at that. I don't think he needs an NXT run either.
For Ricky Stark, no. No,
Yeah.
they're talking about he's gonna if he shows up to the WWE, he has to be in NXT. The same thing with Daniel Garcia. Now, Daniel Garcia could benefit from a run in NXT because I don't think anybody want to see him swinging his pelvics in the main roster.
Yeah, that's what made him though.
Wait, I'm sorry. I stopped listening to you because I'm not disrespectfully because Carmelo Hayes is talking. Who? What? Gyrate hips? What?
He does this. He's humping the air. That's I mean, Daniel Garcia is.
Oh yeah, Kev. The gimmick is only funny for that. That's it.
Yeah.
And like the funny ways he knew how to introduce it. But I mean, like that was another thing that I thought. I mean, as much as he got over with that dance in AEW, I think the machine in WWE could have done something way more with that. Especially with the way he was using, especially with the way he was doing the move. It was like, and that's the other thing too.
Yeah.
Now James is correct about that. Ricky's got character.
I agree. He's got his entrance, just when he does this and the way he walks on the ropes, and you know the Revolution's gonna be televised. If he could bring that in his intro, Ricky Starks got a guy. I like Ricky Starks. I'm a big fan.
Jedi, what you described as presence. What he means by character, which I think is even better, is that Ricky Starks has range. You believe him when he's angry. You believe him when he's happy. You believe him when he's a face, and you believe him when he's a heel. Versus Daniel Garcia, he's in the middle of no man's land. I don't believe him to be a face or a heel because primarily I don't like. You got to prove to me that you're a wrestler first.
They flip flop him too much, and that's not his problem. That's not his fault. That's creative. Is he a baby face? Is he a heel? Is he going to be Daniel Bryan's pal? Is he going to turn? Is he sniffing Jericho's nuts? I mean, what's going on when it comes to Daniel Garcia?
They wrestling again? Oh, man.
Yeah, it's Carmelo's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Carmelo Hayes. Christian, happy birthday, man. These damn Pizza Hut commercials.
Hmm.
They still give that show? Gossip Girl? I thought that show went off the air years ago.
What the hell? Who's watching Gossip Girl?
That's the commercial that they put on Tubi. At least in Florida, at least in Orlando.
Oh, I got a Progressive commercial.
Oh, great. And I just got a warning that we're getting a hurricane on Sunday to Monday. Hey. Liv Morgan broke the internet. Guess what that black leotard she wore. Whoa.
I mean, here's the crazy part. It was nice, but it wasn't the most salacious thing she's worn. So I was like, I don't know. I think when Liv Morgan rocks some jean shorts, she killing the game with that already.
I kind of like what she wore tonight better than those. This looks because you could. Yeah, this was A+.
All right, we got it.
I just saw it for the first time. I'm like, whoa. You saw that my natural reaction in live in color.
In live in color.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not like Miss Samantha Irvin breaking the internet. Holy moly!
Oh yeah, she broke it. She broke that thing.
Speaking about the internet, on GCW in Cleveland, we have a surprise entry, a surprise return. The one and only at GCW in Cleveland, Sonny Kiss has returned. Speaking about breaking internet.
Okay.
Game-changing wrestling for Sonny Kiss. We got a commercial. We're waiting on a commercial break. I'll wait. Have me a little bit of a little sweet treat today. Little gummy bear today.
I hate you. Shut up. Yo, dude. Man, you hilarious, Jedi. You hilarious.
Yep, Stephanie Vacour just broke the internet with a nice little tweet picture there in a mirror shot.
Oh, when she was in the gym, yeah, I like that one. But yo, Richard, man, I like that suggestion you put up in the chat. I think that would be something that would swerve a whole lot of people. Though I don't know if WWE
been saying it for a while.
Need the NXT that they need the NXT run. That maybe they pop up on the main thing on the main roster for one time and then go back down to NXT. Maybe, who knows? But that would be one where like it would help Nia, but also the greater thing too, storyline wise, because Nia already puts Tiffany Stratton in check based off the size difference. That would really put Tiffany Stratton in check. That would then have to make Tiffany have no choice but to start venturing around to other brands to, look at their titles.
But I think the Tonga Twins got to go through NXT because they've come from WoW, Women of Wrestling. They're not quite ready for it's more than from WWE Machine. They got to get acclimated. NXT will be a good run. And that was the case too. They would have had Nikita Lyons. She came from WoW. They would have had her running it right to the main roster. We knew that she needs some seasoning.
Oh, Jedi, no. For my thing is, it's not even about as far as like whether they need the seasoning or to keep them up on the main roster. Like we know they need the seasoning.
Yeah.
But it's like to get that
a one-off. Yeah.
One like that quick little boom. They came in, Pop did what they did, and then she sends them back down. It's like, I won't need y'all until I call y'all up. But when I call y'all better be ready.
Yeah. I could see that.
Just now that we're on the dot of connecting stories and making things correct. Can Busted Open stop complaining that the Wyatt Six are walking through Gorilla? Did you see the picture I sent you? The one where it's like, yo, it's like WWE is trying to teach people how to use their brains a little bit. And even then, it didn't connect with me until I saw the picture and I go, well, yeah, that just makes sense when you think about it from that vantage point. Of course, the Wyatt Six would have to be signed talent by now because Taylor Rotunda had a meeting with Adam Pearce.
Right. Oh, I would have had it different. I would have had them come from all part of the ring, all part of the arenas, and like, come on. They got to wear masks. You're going to want them to walk through the crowd with those masks, down those flight of stairs. They'll fall, and then they're on Botchamania. Stop it.
Yeah. Not only that, but like, some people's entrances are going to be longer than others. You're doing it for time constraints. Just have them walk through Gorilla, bro. At the end of the day, it was still a show. We got to move on.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Andrade and Carmelo back and forth. Here's a good match here. Jessica Carr, the referee. Andrade. Oh, Carmelo with the inside cradle. Oh, here's another one. Andrade with a schoolboy. Misses that one. There you go. Double arm. Nope. Try to get that. Ooh. Hey, what's your thoughts tomorrow, man? They got Prime Bottles and Wingstop is gonna be the sponsors on the WWE canvas. Whatever they could bring more money, why not? Bring the money in.
And Kev, at this point now, like and man, kudos to the WWE for this specific point in what they're doing. They probably watched Who Killed WCW like the rest of us. And came to the same conclusion that wrestling is always going to have this problem unless the WWE makes the conservative effort to change that idea. and that is make it ad friendly. What's the way you can make wrestling ad friendly? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck, Jedi. If you're a wrestling fan, you don't care about any of these commercial breaks. You're like, move on. We got to get to the next thing.
Chef, not only that, they're going to streaming platforms. They're not going to have commercials. So you know what? That revenue that they're going to get for commercials, they could get it through the ads and putting it there. I'm okay with it. I have no problem with that because that make money.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't drink Prime, but I eat Wingstop.
Yeah.
Hey, Chef, me and Jedi had a conversation before SmackDown came. Shane McMahon is involved with AEW. What kind of involvement do you see him having in AEW with Tony Khan?
They had a meeting. We don't know if he's assigned with them or not. They had a meeting.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's not ever gonna end well. I know that much, and it doesn't matter. If anything, that's something that, all right, he got the meeting and it was a buzz, but if Tony was smart, he wouldn't sign Shane. And I'm not saying wouldn't sign Shane because Shane doesn't have any valuable input. It's because of the value that Shane has. You would have signed someone that is potentially way more valuable than you at your position.
I would say, why would you go work for someone when you have a lot of money? More, I know Khan has a lot of money too, but why would you want to be someone who have a boss? I say if anything, they're gonna be partners.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. That's like that. But then, Jedi, do you believe Tony Khan to be do you believe him to be smart enough to know to cede off control to certain people when you just don't know the subject matter?
Hey, but what if Shane McMahon, his backbone, Tony Khan don't have?
You said what?
I said, what if Shane McMahon is Tony Khan's backbone, like his enforcer?
They're never gonna that's the thing. They can start off probably echoing each other's sentiment because they're gonna get in the meeting rooms. They're gonna have a discussion. They're gonna say, all right, this is our main message that we're trying to get out there. As the business progresses, one person's gonna feel one way, the other person's gonna feel the other. Tony's gonna still want to have major control, and a lot of the ideas that Tony is allowing is stuff that I know, like Shane personally, because he grew up in a certain other setting, just wouldn't. It's like, no, it's asinine. It doesn't draw money. It doesn't make any sense. So at what point are they coming together to that point that it just implodes? It's a relationship that's bound to implode. So I don't see anything coming from it.
Yeah, but I think Tony Khan need to do something because, like, he have no order. He have no order there. Like, it's like.
But if you tell him that, he's gonna tell you he has plenty of order. So now we're this is.
Let me put this scenario here. Let me make
this. No. It's like this. It's like this. You know what? Go ahead, Jedi. What's your example?
It's like a mother with her with 3 kids, and they all of a sudden she brings a dude in, and all of a sudden that's your stepdad. Are they really gonna listen to him and say, no, you ain't my father, you ain't the owner?
Right? No. Thank you, Jedi. Perfect example. You want to know why? It's even more so than this. Let's say because the mother has gone through certain situations or whatever, the way she raises the kids and the way she sees the kids is one way. Now, when mom leaves home and stepdad's watching them, they're showing their ass. What happens when stepmom comes home and what happens when mom comes home and stepdad has to tell, yo, the kids were doing this, that, whatever. My babies, never.
They would never do that.
How can you possibly convince a mother that their child is seriously? Unless you have the tape.
But what about you remember when CM Punk got into it with Jungle Boy, and they said Tony Khan ran somewhere, like I feel fear of my life. Like, no, bro.
No. That's look. If that's not the contending point you need to have. The contending point, which above all this is before CM Punk has this altercation with Jungle Boy, when you decide to split him off to Collision and he tells you, listen, this isn't gonna work, just release me, or make some or have us actually hash it out where we talk about it like grown men and then also make business about it. When his decision was to do neither, what makes you think he's gonna listen to anyone else?
Yeah.
You had the opportunity to either make money off of it, which historically the wrestling business tells you you're supposed to do, which if Tony was such a historian, he would have known to do that, or just release the guy like he's asking. What did he do? Neither. And then ended up having to release the guy like he was asking.
And now he's killing in the WWE.
Wait. And then here's the ultimate kicker of all this. After he released the guy, what was he then forced to do because ratings were dropping? He had to use the altercation to try and make money.
Yeah, and it didn't help.
Turning Bucks heel, all of this that's happening right now. The reason Jungle Boy is quote unquote the scapegoat, all of this is them trying to recoup.
Yeah. But I don't think he gonna be able to come back from there. It's gonna be real hard for him to come back from there.
It's not even about coming back from that. It's about at what point did you not, like, how are you so dumb that you missed the boat? Yeah,
I agree.
You can't even have a discussion point about trying to recoup, because you have to look back at the mistake and go, does he have a habit of repeating the same mistake? The answer is yes. So he's a guy that never even learns from his own mistakes. Why even talk about that?
That's you're right.
Right now,
you're right about that one. And now he letting the Young Bucks do whatever they want to do.
Dude, you're letting stupid be stupid, and I don't just think the Young Bucks.
Yeah,
the whole thing. Tony Khan, the whole AEW as a corporation, as a crew, and as a motherfucking record label. Them.
Yeah. You're right, bro.
I'm at this point. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Salute to Jacob Henry, man.
Yeah, for real.
How do you think? What's the first character he's coming out with? Because it can't like, he has to morph in. I'm sorry, but he's too young right now. I don't think he got that swag yet, that sexual chocolate swag yet. He ain't got the porch yet really like that yet. So
I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's gonna be his own. He's gonna be his own dude, his own man. Yeah. I wouldn't. You know what? I'll tell you one thing. I wouldn't surprise when he gets ready. He's Ava's bodyguard.
I mean, he's just as strong as his dad, though.
Jedi, you know what I wouldn't be surprised about? Because I know he can't take, everything from Mark. But if there's one thing he could take, because when he gets on a mean streak, put them back in the Hall of Fame.
That's what I'm saying. He could be the bodyguard of Ava Raine from the beginning, and because you're kind of like not a nation of domination, but thank you. It could bring that kind of that resurgence.
Jedi, put them in the Hall of Fame. Wait, you thinking Ava come up as a talent?
Or even as a general manager, bodyguard,
I was
or
about
manager.
to say, because I say Nick Aldis wants to get in the ring. If at some point Nick Aldis gets back in the ring, we get Ava as the general manager of SmackDown. I'm not opposed to that.
Oh, what if Mark Henry is
even if NXT?
Oh, what if Mark Henry, Jacob Henry's manager?
Nah.
It could happen too. I mean,
nah.
And you got Mark Henry.
Kev, the way Mark speaks of his children, especially in that biography, he's the parent that wants to sit with the crowd watching his son do the work. He doesn't want to be the manager. Not unless Jacob, comes around and asks him, please, dad. I wouldn't think that would be the case. But I mean, only thing Mark would do was probably do a couple of interviews on him, talk about him in kayfabe sense. But then after that, he'd be sitting in the stands because he loves watching his children.
But Mark Henry right now is head of creative of Caribbean wrestling. He took the role. He's back in wrestling, do something different.
Jedi, what did I say? I knew he was gonna come back at some. He's gonna come. Because if he's doing that, there's only a matter of time. Especially with how much collaboration the WWE is doing, I would not be surprised.
Oh, that was also reported. He wants to. He's gonna work with MLW, and also then eventually WWE down the road. We already saw him cross over to MLW when he came out.
But imagine Mark Henry teaching Jacob Henry about the House of Pain. Met the House of Pain.
I'm pretty sure he'd mentor him on that stuff because he talks about that. His son asks questions and picks his brain.
Because he could be a savage. He could be a badass heel. That I don't even think nobody would be able to stop.
Oh damn! Lights out. Melo kicked out. Oof.
Yo, Melo's chest is red as hell.
These guys are going hard though.
Yeah.
Oh, I love when he does that.
Yo, I really asked myself this question. I didn't want to ask this question, on the air, but I can say so. I asked myself this because they really put on a great match last week. I mean, the week before. How are you gonna put on a different match but still put on a quality one?
They're doing it
tonight. Damn, his chest fucked up.
They're doing it right now, and they also fought on and they got This Is Awesome chance, rightfully so here to SmackDown. Oh damn. Figure 4? Yep, he's gonna do the figure 4. He's gonna do the figure 4, the figure 8. If he does the figure 8, I mean she's coming back soon. Nope, figure 4.
Dude, Andrade with that double moonsault.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite move. When he does that, I love it.
What was it like? What was that match? When you remember that match recently when Andrade wrestled Grayson Waller, and Grayson Waller did that flip in the ring, and Andrade grabbed him and did like a spinning DDT. Remember that?
Kev.
Andrade is a good wrestler.
Kev.
Yeah, he's underrated to me.
Kev, he needed SmackDown. I don't think he needed Raw. SmackDown.
You know what? You're probably right.
SmackDown is the perfect show for him to showcase his talents.
I think so too. You know why? I'll tell you why. Give me a minute. Oh damn!
Getting off them gummies?
No, I've got.
Oh yeah.
A nice, delicious flatbread. The reason why he works on a Friday, his style of match. What happens normally on Friday? Everybody's excited. It's the weekend. If you especially want to do the WWE to watch SmackDown, you know you're not gonna have to rush home because you don't have to go to work the next day. The vibe and the watching of SmackDown on a Friday is different from a Raw on a Monday. And Andrade's match that kind of style, it kind of fits the day because people will tolerate it more.
Mm-mm.
That's just me. There we go. We got Legado Fantasma. Look at Electra Lopez. Legado's really having a hard time with Apollo Crew. Come on. Now Santo Escobar and Camelo, that's another match that could give you a banger.
They're not using They're not using Angel on her birthday enough, bro.
They using them now. They're not really bringing any, even though they signed a new contract extension.
Dude, yo, listen, they're using them enough. You know what the problem is?
What's that?
They're not using Santos enough.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Santos is not like, I'm sorry. Santos can be that heel that doesn't want to be touched.
Yeah.
But the only way you get the heel that doesn't want to be touched is he has to do all the touching on his terms. That means he can't just be out here having these conversations with guys laughing. I'm not here to fight you. These guys are. Boom, 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 and all that. No. Like, you can have those every once in a while, but that's after you done jumped the guy, done some malicious things, and then come up in his face, talk to him, talk some trash, and be like, it's that you want to have a match tonight? Yeah, well, first you got to worry about getting through what's happening now. What do you mean what's happening now? Boom, 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 boom. What are you going to do tonight now? That's it.
I think Santo Escobar's first feud is LA Knight's first feud as the United States champion is gonna be Santo Escobar.
It's gotta be Santos because Logan's not. I'm sorry. He signed that contract and it's like they had no plans for him or he had no plans for them. I don't know what it is, but he is not a serious wrestler. I'm like, yo. I don't see it. Logan Paul ain't active enough. He don't work on the craft enough. I don't see it. Just because you have wrestlers on your podcast every now and then, like, nah. There's got to be more than that.
Yeah.
He put his foot in his mouth with some comments about the boxer.
Oh man, Kev, we can talk about that off air. Because that one, I'm gonna tell you right.
He put his foot in his mouth, and people are getting backlash. I mean, these days and age, even if you talk even if you say your piece or your personal thoughts, things could go awry. Some people got even kick off their own channel on YouTube that they created. They had the audacity to kick that person off because of their views. I mean, we could, my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, really? Weird times. Have you got to? I still haven't seen the damn Deadpool movie.
I haven't either.
Man, I just seen that Bad Boys movie. It was pretty dope.
Is it good?
It's pretty dope.
I was told good things about it too.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. It's funny how they got all they outside altercations in the movie. Like it was a scene when Martin slapped Will Smith. That came from the Chris Rock thing.
Right.
But yeah, they got like Martin going crazy and stuff. They said Martin was crazy in real life. How he was naked on the road and everything. They had all they outside life perceived in the movie. But it's pretty good though.
Okay. Now is the police commissioner alive again?
No, he did. He left videos.
Oh, I'm about to say. I'm like, didn't they kill him? I mean, how's he alive all of a sudden?
He left videos like they give him hints on what happened, and they told him like the past 10 years that's what he was doing by himself. But they got involved in it, so.
All right. All right, we go Apollo Crew versus Santo Escobar. This is for the last brownie and catering match. Hey, Baron Corbin. Not for nothing. These two actually working. I'm gonna give credit. What's up, Ben? I haven't seen you in a while, Ben. How you doing?
Ben, stop playing. Nah. I can't save them. I can't save them boys. Ben, I wish I could, but I can't save them boys, man. They drowning by themselves over there. I really wish I could. I mean, in some essences in my heart, because I'm a wrestling purist, I wish I could, but the boys is dying by themselves over there. That's it. Yo, what I was gonna say though, Kev, I don't know if anyone feels differently. Me personally, though, I do not want to see Baron Corbin as a heel for a while.
No, he's working as a tag team. I mean, him and Braun got over. Apollo Crews.
But Kev, for some odd reason, you know when you got that weird feeling in your chest or something about a wrestler, when you like, there's like, if they do something right with this guy, there's about to be a run for this guy potentially. Nah, Ben, chill. It's not a brawl or anything. I'm just, look, it's just sad over there.
Yeah.
And you got grown men taking chair shots to the head.
Oh no, it's
in
a prop.
days of concussion.
It's a prop chair. No. It's a prop chair.
What?
I didn't say that. That was said by them.
When I saw online that they said it was shaved down, I said, I really know what's shaved down. I really know what's shaved down. It's pieces of Jack Perry's brains. That's what's shaved down.
Maybe they should wax it.
If they don't let Baron Corbin come back in his Lone Wolf gimmick, he got to get repackaged. I don't want to see him.
No, you can't turn him.
He's fine the way he is now.
Fine, trust me. And it's not. It's not on some like, Happy Corbin try to make him,
right?
No, but like he's just working. He's just he's working.
It's working. Right, it's working. Yeah, it's working with him and Apollo. Believe it or not, I hate to say it. I'm not a big fan of Apollo. What the hell is going on? Who grabbed the Corbin? Oh, is that
I just don't like the pirate theme thing. Pirates are way past due.
Oh, the burning of the boats? That's a metaphoric sign. Tom Coughlin used it for the Giants. We're gonna burn the boats. We're not coming back. It's gonna lead to a tag team match between Apollo and Corbin versus
Corbin.
I guess Legado Fantasma. Angel and Garza.
They're gonna have to Apollo and Baron gonna have to find a partner.
Oh, wait a minute. Lord have mercy. LHM on TV.
Yeah.
They're in the spirits of the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
With their skier.
Nah, I was just watching the match. Right person won. Santos needed it.
Oh, Luke was in the background. Look in the background, fellas.
I still got Paulo and Santos.
Hey, that's a New York. That was a New York move they just did when my man grabbed his leg from under the ring and they got the beat on it. That was a New York move.
Lord have mercy. Oh, Blair Davenport.
Mm-hmm. Unholy Union. She'd probably be a part of those Unholy Union. Remember, she's like a... Oh, wait a minute. We got carpet. They're rolling out the carpet. What is this? Logan Paul homecoming? Why? ¿Pa qué? He thought he was from Dorado, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Legado. LA Knight needs to just bounce his freaking head on the carpet.
They need a third member for Baron Corbin's group. Who do you have? Who do you have in mind, Ben? Throw some names out there. That'd be cool.
Yo, Kev, what was I gonna say?
I'm all ears.
Oh, damn. I just forgot it. It was a really good thought.
Man, I wish I could have heard it.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Damn.
I don't know. He's thinking. All right. I mean, I thought you maybe had someone in mind.
Yeah.
I thought you had someone in mind.
Right now, chill. Give me a minute. Let me get it together. Go ahead. You guys talk about something else. Maybe it'll remind me.
No. I'm Ben also is thinking about who the third member will be there to go up against Legado Fantasma. Oh. What is that show? It has to be Duck Dynasty. Because they're eating squirrels. Ugh. Yep, Duck Family. I knew it. Ugh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hitting on a commercial break. And I just watched the most dumbest thing from the archive. Alberto Del Rio is such a dumbass. He stepped on the
man, yeah.
I didn't like him either. I didn't like his
dude. He was barely acceptable.
I didn't like him when I was like, wow, Vince, you're really pushing this guy, huh?
And you know what's crazy? His gimmick was he was Alberto Del Rio. That's it. It was nothing else.
Oh, come on, wrap it up, Logan Paul. Come on. And he's doing the what you call it? Crossover hour. Oh, those are Cleveland Dignitaries? Nick Aldis. Here we go. Here's the blackouts now. Here we go. Get Fab away from Montez and Angelo. Pair him with Corbin and crew. And Fab. Yeah, because they don't have another. There's no other female for Elektra because Selena's in SmackDown. I mean Raw. Kiana James. That's where Kiana James will benefit being on SmackDown. But Corbin could talk though. Yeah, he could cut promos. Corbin is the promo cutter. Yeah, because you sent down Ashante, Adonis, and the other Cedric, which, you know, 1 foot out the door, Alexander.
Yeah.
Bro, Logan Paul spoke. Yeah.
Absolutely. Tom.
Hey, what was that? What was the last time we was on? What was it like? What was it like Tuesday, right?
For NXT, yes.
Yeah, you remember? As soon as we got off there, I found the thing on YouTube. All the lies Hulk Hogan told, all the made up lies. I
You
was in
got to find
tears.
it.
I sent it to you, but I was in tears.
Where? Where did you send it? What platform?
I sent it on Messenger to you.
Oh, Facebook. Okay, I have to open
Yeah.
that one. I haven't gone on that one. I haven't gone on
But
that one.
it was like a whole hour of Hulk Hogan lies that he made up. I was in tears. I was in tears. The stuff he made up. He said, what did he say? He wrestled 400 days out the year.
Here's what we're gonna do. Well, I got the playback, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna watch it on the playback. I gotta get all of us, Terrence and all that, and we're gonna speak. We're gonna do that either Sunday or something.
Bro, when I tell you, I was literally spitting facts about his lies.
You know what? You're right.
The man, I know this man is so like. I'm not even gonna lie. The fact that they have him in all these WWE biographies, being like, "Yo, this guy, this man, brother." When I saw him, brother, I was like, "This brother," and I go, you know.
Why you always lying?
Why you always lying? Oh my God!
And it's funny. It's funny. Like they asked Kevin Owen about it. He's like, "He's a damn liar. What the fuck you talking about?"
I gotta see that, man.
He discovered, man, brother. When I seen him first wrestle at Tokyo Dome. Yo, Hogan, is you shitting me? You was at the Tokyo Dome and you saw him wrestle. Yeah,
they said he
was right there.
They said he didn't even wrestle that one year at the was it SummerSlam?
Oh, 92 SummerSlam
at they said he didn't even wrestle. They said
he wasn't even on the card. He wasn't even with the company.
I was like, no. I said, man,
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
But see, look, yo, here's the crazy part, right? Didn't he say it was a WrestleMania and not a SummerSlam?
Mm-hmm. Man, somebody need to get this man some medication.
And it's like, bro, they never hosted WrestleMania around that time. So
you
even
this man here?
Kev, yes, that man there. That man there.
Man, what's wrong with that man? A whole hour.
Hell?
Man, I couldn't even, like, if I ever met him, I couldn't even take him serious, though. I couldn't even believe nothing he said. He's an habitual liar.
Yo, this segment is.
Yeah.
This segment is.
That's why I'm not even. I didn't have it in my ear all the way. Now that I put it in, thank you for telling me it's trash.
It's cheap.
Now we can continue. Now we can continue talking about. Yo, dude.
It got better that
Yo, Hulk Hogan. Yo, and like, how long did you say the video was?
It was 58 minutes and 42 seconds.
You need to tell me the man is sitting there giving an hour worth of lies.
Oh, hey, you got to be good to tell a whole hour of lies.
Bro, this is what I said. brother might have been the greatest sports entertainer of all time. He didn't stop promoing. He never stopped.
He's doing promos at home, waking up, eating breakfast.
No, when you go to his Hulk Hogan surf shop, to his and he's cutting promos too. Let me tell you something about this T-shirt, brother. What you gonna do with your American Express pays $29.99 and sends you the bill?
The
brother.
part where he said he made up the NWO. That's what tripped me out. Cause even goddamn Russo's like, that's a lie. I made that up. You're like, I asked him to join into it. How could he make up something he ain't know nothing about?
Bro,
You mean Bischoff?
Yeah, Bischoff. My fault, Bischoff.
Bro, about the NWO.
Yeah.
Kev, when Bischoff tells the story, right? Like, yo, he walked back. Yo, Kev, this is gold, bro. Wait up. Wait a minute. He said, wait a minute. Oh, you from Westlake?
What is he doing? Pretty deadly.
When he told Andre the Giant, when he said Andre the Giant chose me to potty slam him, I said, man, come on, man. When did you ever go quit lying?
Dude, listen, yo, time out. You ready for this?
Yeah.
This is when.
Let me see what they're doing. He's walking in the back. Yeah. This is good.
Hold up. Wait. Let's.
This is good.
Yeah. When LA night. We gonna find something? What we gonna find, LA?
Ugh. Yo, LA Night is crazy. Damn, there's a lot of cars ready to go in that part. In that.
Ooh. Okay.
That big guy standing up like, what the hell just happened to our car? The lady looks scared too. Next to the big guy in the black shirt. Remember he came with Logan Paul? They're like, what the hell? They took our car. Yeah. Take an Uber.
Oh, he's driving into the stadium with that car. LA Night. Yeah.
Yeah, we got two tag team. We got an hour to do 2 tag team title matches. Let's go.
All right. Yo, you ready? Like, this is how freaking amazing I knew he was gonna tell a lie about this story. When Eric Bischoff tells the story about how Hogan hears about the NWO and how he ends up being the third man. Because remember, the story was that Nash and Hall had a third man. He says Hogan calls him because Hogan was doing some type of movie. It was some whack ass movie that was just, you hear from the title, you knew it was
Suburban Commando.
Huh? No, it was
Suburban Commando.
It was the 3 Ninjas.
Nah, it wasn't 3 Ninjas.
Suburban Commando. Was it Suburban Commando?
It wasn't that. It was something like Christmas
Mr. Nanny?
Summer or something, some stupid thing like that where Hulk was Santa or something like that in summertime or something. I don't know what it was, but it was dumb. It was just dumb.
Yeah, all his movies
dumb
are
as
trash.
hell,
All
right?
his movies.
He was like, yo, what was it? Jimmy Hart gets in contact with him. He's like, yeah, Hulk wants to meet with you, in his trailer, on the movie set. Goes, all right. So gives him the the address, tells him when to pop by, what time to pop by, boom. So now he goes, he drives up, right? Boom. Sitting there, smoking a few stogies, talking, drinking, right? Hogan goes, so hey brother, yes, we got it. Santa with muscles, that's what it was. Yes, Santa with muscles. Trash. You can hear it from the movie title.
All of it. Undertaker. When
thumbs up to Tommy, boy. Tommy, you the boy. I love it. All right.
They had a movie with.
Listen. All right, ready? He goes.
Yeah.
He goes, so brother, I've been watching the product, man. You guys been doing this, mysterious man angle. And then, so Eric goes, yeah, I really like it. Boom, boom, boom. This, that, he's talking about the product. Boom. Yeah. All right. So, who's the mysterious third man? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Eric says he didn't quite figure it out yet, but in the same note, he was trying to convince Sting to turn heel, like months on, and this, that, whatever. And then he finally, convinced Sting. So now Sting is on board. He knows it's Sting, right? But he hasn't told anyone else. It's just him and Sting that have had the conversation because he just wants to keep it that close.
Yeah.
So he doesn't tell him it's Sting. He goes, who do you think the mysterious third man is? Dude, hit you down. Hogan leans back, rubs the Fu Manchu a little bit. Brother, I think you're looking at him. Bro, as soon as Eric Bischoff told that story, I said, oh yeah, he's gonna tell a lie one day that he made up the NWO. I know he's gonna oh man, he's gonna I know he's gonna because I know it. Like, yo, once you know Hulk Hogan's track record, once you know what he's capable of lying about, you like, and then you hear a certain story that he's involved in, you like, oh yeah, I know if there's anyone that can stretch a tail and make him look good in the promo, he's semi-cutting the promo but making it look like he's telling a real life story about himself. It's Hulk Hogan, brother. Kev, did you ever hear the story about how he went over to Japan and he beat Antonio Inoki in the match clean, right? And it shocked everyone so much that the Yakuza was going to come after him and kill him?
I heard that story.
Bro, like I don't know whether to call them famous or infamous, but these are regarded like, these are lies that are like, being like, they're like, I'm gonna tell my children about these lies, right? But I'm not gonna tell them like, oh, these are real stories. I'm like, the day I catch them telling me some ridiculous lie, and because I'd have been watch wrestling with them, I'll be like, all right, yo, y'all ready for this? I'm gonna tell y'all a Hulk Hogan story, and then I'm gonna tell them the story. I'm like, what? Dad, that sounds ridiculous. And be like, exactly. And that sounds just as ridiculous as what you guys just told me.
Then why the champions were first?
Hulk Hogan said some shit like,
Jedi, you know who the draw is.
But still, you got to give them the champions. You got to give the champions the respect, at least. Even if they're not going to go over tonight. At least one. I mean, come on.
Jedi, you know who the draw is.
Still.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
I mean, we all like to see them. But
Hulk Hogan is saying shit like, I went to the moon without no spacesuit on.
Dude, when he said he brought Simon Cowell to the U.S., it's like, yo,
look at that. Look at her. I would like to cover her with some of them.
That's when D-Walk, that's when I said it's nothing you can't tell him, bro. It's not a damn thing you can tell this man.
No.
He's invincible.
It is Bianca.
I couldn't even trust shaking his hand.
I'm gonna bump into Hulk Hogan one of these days.
Hey, what if you one up him in a liar though? What if you one up him in a lie? You think he'd get mad? Only I could do that, brother.
He was like, "Get out of my store, brother."
Get out of my store. Get out of my store, brother. That'd be fucked up. Get out my store, brother.
Get out my store, brother.
That'd be real fucked up.
Oh man.
He tell me shit like that. I think I had to knock your shit off the rack before I walk out.
Nah.
You really want to get the Hulkster mad? Nah.
It's not, like it's the crazy part. Like
his knees can't handle it.
I'm telling you, this is so hilarious. I don't know what else to tell you other than like, I would just love for him to tell me a string of just tell me some more lies. I wish I could record it so I could share it to the world. Be like, look at these amazing stories that Hulk Hogan has. Like at some point, someone would be like, "Is this dementia we're seeing live in person?" It's like, no, this is just the greatest sports entertainer of all time.
So,
man, that presentation is fucking fire.
Hey,
presentation of the ladies, man.
So you meet Hulk Hogan, you walk up to him and shake his hand, and you be like, Hulk Hogan, tell me some of your best lies. Get out, brother.
No. I wouldn't. Nah, that's not even no. Nah, brother. That's not how you do it. That's a red-blooded American, right? You shake his hand. You be like, "Hey there, Mr. Hogan. I've been a big fan. I would like to one day, if possible, buy you a beer or possibly a steak. Because you are a true red-blooded American. I would love to hear more stories about the wars that you went through in the wrestling ring and some of the things that you've gone through." Dude, steak and a beer, he's hooked. Brother.
But you'll be laughing so much. Why are you telling it? You'll be laughing so much through it.
Nah.
No, hold on, hear me out. You'll be laughing so much through it because you know the truth.
Nah, I'm telling you. Nah, I'd just be recording it and I'd be like this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As soon as it brings tears to my eyes, it's gonna be like, man, I said, you're just an American hero, sir. You're just an American hero. You're just an American hero.
Hey, but it's gonna be one of them. You just go bust it. You just gonna lose it though. Just one of them, like imagine he looking at you dead in your eyes. Imagine he looking at you dead in your eyes.
Match with Jade and Alba wearing what they wearing is like, God damn.
Oh, Bianca, and then Jade.
You think Bianca or Jay might turn on each other tonight if they lose?
No.
Nah.
No, that's for WrestleMania. You got to leave that alone. Damn.
Plus, not only that, like if you heard Jade when she came out,
Mm-hmm.
the people love me. She loves that. Like, I don't think they'll ask her. I don't know if they ask her to turn heel. I don't know if she'll be a team player and do it. But even then, it's like if you
gotta make sense to her.
Yeah, you have to make it make sense. It wouldn't help either of them, but also off the back end of that, it doesn't help out the tag team division.
Yeah, true. But I want to see Belair a heel. I think she'd be a good heel.
Jade,
like in
Jade,
anything.
Jade
Bianca
is a
Belair. You don't think
Jade is
Bianca
a
Belair?
heel. No.
Huh?
Jade is a heel, but then Jedi. Yeah, how's about this? Double churn?
They both, yeah.
Wow.
But there's so many young girls that like them. I don't know if WWE wants to do that. That's the same thing why Cody.
I'm gonna tell you right now, when you saw the line in cricket, so many young girls in the projects with the long ponytail turning.
Yeah.
Bianca's here, got their Funko dolls and all that. Kev.
They're not gonna turn her.
They're not gonna turn
That's a mistake if they do that because the money, it's the money. Yeah.
And little girls love Jade too.
Yeah.
You got yeah. They look up to them. They got to keep
Yeah, you're right. I agree.
That's why, if anything, the leap to WWE was more of a test for Jade than for Cody. Because for Cody, they want him to be a heel. We don't know if he can pull it off, especially with the cachet he's brought up so far.
Mm-hmm.
With Jade, she can be a natural heel. It's already been there evidence she worked off of it. So her coming in being a face is like something that's a challenge.
Yeah.
And then knowing that it potentially could be a long-standing thing for your career.
I'm waiting for this. Come on, they should have this. It's national televised. They won't put a picture in picture. Cable they would, but this is where it's a title match. You're on a commercial break.
Yeah, to be honest, dude, all Hulk Hogan movies and his TV shows suck.
I mean,
Thunder in Paradise, Suburban Commando, No Holds Bar.
If it was something he starred in, it sucked. If it was something that he guest showed in, it had a chance. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Three Ninjas.
What's with that smell, brother? Dookie.
Wow.
Rip. And they appeased this man so much they made his TV star the opponent in WrestleMania in SummerSlam, the first one, and Zeus. Oh,
wow.
Tiny Lester. Remember Tiny Lester?
I tried to watch that movie. I couldn't even watch it. I couldn't even stand it. I hated it. I was like, man, what the hell is this?
I can't watch it now. The little kid is okay, but now as an adult, hell no.
But they asked The Undertaker what was the worst movie he did. He was like Suburban Commando with Hulk Hogan.
Waterboy.
Hulk was doing anything, man, and it was terrible out there.
That TV show you had, Thunder in Paradise, with that boat. I like the boat, but it was horrible.
I never watched it. Oh,
it was him. It was him. It was him and Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I'm dead serious. They was like superheroes. What made it different was the boat. They had like this boat that could do everything.
They had a speedster, a speedboat. Oh, look at Bianca. Look at Bianca, House of Fire with that hot tag. Let's go. She's leading the marching band. Here we go. Oh, here comes her flipping over. Yep. Oh, double shoulder tackle. Four, five, six. The crowd is on fire for this one. What's up, David? Yes, they trademark their names. They trademark and they change. Yeah, so they're putting their ducks in order, David. Man, what a spine buster. Bianca now.
If you were an independent guy and you really made yourself a name and you had the possibility to jump to the higher scene, that should be the next thing you should be doing, is trademarking your name.
Yeah.
Especially because WWE is going to be so quick to want to get a name that's trademarked, that they have, that they can profit off.
Damn, what a punch. Bianca, oh, here we go. Davenport. No! Why did the referee do that? Why did the ref do that? Disqualified the... I knew they were going to get together, all three of these ladies. Oh. While she's making her debut, here on Smack. Oh, Jade with a big foot in her face. Jade is cleaning house. Yeah, we saw that earlier. We saw that earlier when we saw her in backstage. Yes. Where's Naomi? Oh. They're beating her up. Oh, wait. Oh, damn. Jay took a nasty spill there. Now, you saw that they took all three of these ladies to take out Jade.
What the hell?
That's the only way. That's the only way. I'm not saying that as a fan of, LHM, but I'm saying that's literally the only way the Unholy Union win this matchup.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you saw me coming.
Now the men's tag team. Now they're in their hometown of Cleveland. Will they do Johnny Gargano wrong?
Yeah, you know what I'm afraid about? If this title change does happen, does Logan Paul keep his title?
Or Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn ain't from Cleveland.
I don't care about Cleveland. I'm talking about the titles. We've already had two.
I could still see LA Knight. I could see LA Knight still winning.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's about due.
Especially because there's no legs to extend in this feud.
Yeah. They took Logan Paul as far as he could go.
I think so too. I think so. They give him the title. They squeezed the juice out of that fruit.
No, especially because he doesn't want to be.
I'm gonna say lemon, but
yeah, but like he doesn't want to be full time. Plus, if it's not a feud with Ricochet, it doesn't matter.
Man, that's expensive. They used to be the Egg McMuffin, and they're terrible. I never liked the Egg McMuffin. Thought it was a terrible ass sandwich.
The only things I still get from McDonald's is sausage, egg, cheese, McMuffin,
I
and
haven't
a
eaten
Big
McDonald's in about almost 10 years.
yeah. But Big Macs, that's my fix right there. I got to get at least once a month.
No, I wouldn't mind a Cupid, but I get stomach aches from that food.
But I eat Culver's more than anything. Culver's and Mancinos.
I have them, but I never. I can't. It's just out of sight of mind. I don't. You think Naomi turns heel? Naomi turns heel.
No, she disappeared.
Why? She's not bad.
It's just the way she been going in her gimmick and her theme music. I don't know. It's just how they perceive her, how they make it her. She ain't as dominant as she could be.
I think she's all right. I think she just need a mid card title.
Yeah.
Here's the funny part, though. The effect for Naomi isn't felt unless we start to go over, across the seas.
She's popular outside.
That song comes on, glow, and they love her in the ring.
Oh, yeah. Michael Cowell. Riley Osborne makes an appearance at TNA taping. So Riley Osborne wrestling for TNA, representing Chase U. Zion Quinn as well made an appearance for. It looked like he might have signed for TNA or at least maybe a one-off contract. But good job for Zion Quinn. Hopefully he gets utilized in TNA. Oh. He's gonna perform. Jelly Donut's gonna perform his song at SummerSlam. Why? I guess I'd rather have a match. Give me a match than. All right, they're going through the card of SummerSlam. They're going through the card of SummerSlam right now, so we're gonna have the tag team title match coming up. While we wait here at the end of the month for TNA Emergence at the X division, the what you call it is back. Oh wait a minute, Braun Breaker. Hold on a second. Sorry there, Braun Breaker. Oh, he just suplexed that kid. Oh damn. Damn, he speared the crap out of that Hammernager.
You think Seth Rollins go screw CM Punk?
Yeah, because it starts the feud between them.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah. So, see, Drew McIntyre lost twice in a row, right?
To Damian Priest. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah,
McIntyre's gonna win. He can't be losing all the time on pay-per-view.
Yeah, he gonna win.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be similar to how Brett got the pin on Taker, and how Sean had to count it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Where Seth and Drew get into it. Seth pulls back, tries to super kick him. He ducks, gets CM Punk. CM Punk drops. Drew gets the pin.
So do y'all see Braun Breaker beating Sami Zayn?
Hell
Third
yeah.
time might be a charm. I would like to see Gunther beat Damian Priest though, cause I think Gunther could have an amazing story after he win.
I like both, but I think Damien's gonna retain.
Yeah, I think Damian retains. Like so far, he's been doing a great job with the World Championship.
Mm-hmm. So that would change the diversity of the. So he wins the belt. Finn Balor don't cost in the match. Who do you see Damian Priest wrestling next?
Gunther again.
Yeah.
And I think I see Gunther beating him in Bash of Berlin.
Yeah.
Because I think
you say you think what, bro?
Damien's got a biography coming up. And
Mm-hmm.
him as a champion will help it out. And even if then he'll lose it at the end of the month at Bash of Berlin at the 30th.
Here's how you can do it. Damien wins.
Mm-hmm.
Bash of Berlin is going to be after Bad Blood, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, before Bad Blood.
Before Bad Blood?
Mm-hmm. Everybody's jumping Bad Blood, but Bash of Berlin is first. Everybody totally ignoring Bash of Berlin.
Okay, so then yeah, it could happen like that.
And that's where Bad Blood between Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
Interesting. When do you see Tiffany Stratton cashing in?
There's no rush. I don't think there's no rush with that. I think they're not gonna make the rush. That's why Nia probably takes the title and she's gonna be uncertain that her friend might cash in on her. And that's not gonna happen for a while. Maybe at WrestleMania. It's gonna suck for Bayley because it's gonna be it's not really of a short run, but it's not a too long a run for Bayley either.
I don't think Nia Jax gonna win. She been beating everybody else, and no consequences that came back to her.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. What you just said makes a crap ton of sense. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bayley went over on Nia because of a story like that.
Look at this. She finally made it. But I kind of want to see these two ladies in the ring.
Nia win.
Tacky time. Yeah, I want to see Chelsea versus Chelsea. Yes. Oh, I like this new theme. At least the entrance. Now this is why this bloodline makes more sense, because Solo is not sitting in the back in an office having popcorn, sitting on a couch. Homeboy is coming out ringside. Look at Jacob Fatu has a chance to. You got to get gold in the WWE.
I'm tired of Chelsea Green, man.
Well, you don't like a lot of women wrestling, don't you?
Mm.
I love Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green works. She understands her role right now, and not only that, the crowd loves her because they know she can go and she's title material. But right now, she's playing a soldier. You know what you see right now? You probably see a Miz like a female Miz and think, it's whatever at this time.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I'm not gonna lie, I can see it on your face. So, she like female Miz, this that look that hit it right on the nose. Right?
I hated the Miz when he first started, though. I hated the Miz.
But here's the thing, Chelsea ain't the Miz.
Right.
If you see what she's done on the independent scene,
that's what I probably need to do.
Way more respect on her name.
That's what I probably need to do.
A lot of the fans that are smarter now, they've seen what she's done, especially because a lot of these fans, they're closet TNA fans. So they were watching at some point when Chelsea had her run in TNA, what she was doing. Some of them watched the first All In and saw what Chelsea did at that first All In.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chelsea puts in work, puts in pain. Her CML run, like she done did it. So now when you see like the work she put in, you're like, okay, all right. And now she comes in on the big scene and she's knocking out the comic relief to a T. It's like, oh, you been had character. That wasn't something you had to develop on the indie scene. You were out there just, getting your graps up. So we know what you could really do.
You right. This is
the crazy part when you have to ask yourself this, like, what, like watching the entire female roster, other than Chelsea Green, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, even take in Raw. Who can do what Chelsea Green can do as far as the comedy relief role?
You're right.
See anyone.
No, I don't.
Because she has the same ability to risk making an ass of herself while also at the same time making herself look really, really good.
True. Because that ladder, that Money in the Bank, she's pretty good in there.
No, that was in ring. I'm not even talking about in ring.
Right.
Right now, what I'm talking about is outside of the ring. All the little vignettes that she does, the live promos and things of that nature, the interaction she had. Bro, the way she was getting at Adam Pearce, she was a Karen.
Wow.
Who else could pull off a Karen?
Right.
And then being entertaining.
Like, and because Karens are everyone worldwide is like, yo, a Karen is obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's clear as day. No one wants to watch a Karen do what a Karen does. But she was highly entertaining as a Karen.
Yeah.
Who else could pull that off?
Nobody.
When you watch the rosters, like, the one name that maybe, but they would have to, like, dude, she would have to have been doing this for a while longer before they could even trust her with that role, is a Maxine Dupree.
Yeah, possibly. You're right.
But that's, once again, with the asterisk of she'd have to have a bunch of more experience under her belt than she currently has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like, it's Chelsea Green is really, when you think about it, she's a special talent.
Oh,
That's what everyone respects about Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Is that they got her in this role right now and she's knocking it out the park. But we know if you want to turn it up a notch, she can definitely do that, both in the ring and character wise. And you'll forget everything about that Karen. Then you just be like, dude, and pardon the language, I hate this bitch. She can be like that, character wise. Like she can knock that out and be a heel champion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have to do some more research. For sure.
Okay. I like this promo that they're cutting. I actually do. This is a good promo. All right.
Could somebody come and cost the Bloodline the tag team titles?
Could possibly. You know, sometimes they got a DIY it.
Could we see Jimmy Uso popping up?
Everyone's been saying that. Although I think it's tomorrow. I think he'll come out tomorrow to cost help Cody win. Not help him deliberately, but to cost Solo Sikoa. I don't think Roman's showing up tomorrow, fellas. Just me. That's just me. I don't think Roman shows up.
I'm sorry. It's not. Respectfully to SmackDown, you're not wasting a Roman first appearance on SmackDown.
That's what he's coming back on SmackDown, but not tonight. I don't think he's coming to SummerSlam.
Kev, it's a PLE pop. You want a PLE pop?
That's probably gonna be the biggest pop ever.
I don't know what's gonna. I don't think it's gonna happen in SummerSlam.
I'm not
saying SummerSlam. I'm not saying SummerSlam.
I hope it is.
Roman is a PLE pop.
Maybe probably Bad Blood, but I don't think it's gonna happen in SummerSlam. I don't think it's tomorrow.
SummerSlam
is it's the biggest, but
yeah. SummerSlam is like what the third biggest pay-per-view.
You could say the second.
Second.
You know what? I'd have to excuse myself. Knowing the way Roman came back from leukemia, because remember he did the old nice thing, I'm back, this, that, whatever, and then later that night wrecked everyone and then left. I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, Jedi, because you tend to call it right. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a SmackDown appearance, wreck shop, grab the mic, set up for a PLE match, because he would come back right immediately in the shape.
What about when he speared the Fiend? That was crazy. That was like my most. I wouldn't expect the Roman Reigns to come back and tackle the Fiend.
Dude, Jedi calls it.
Yeah. I hope he do. I hope he be back at SummerSlam. That'd be a big ass pop.
I'll be surprised. I'll be pleasantly surprised. Look, I got the Roman Reigns shirt on. I mean, we'd love to see him come back, guys. Doesn't mean that I don't want him back on.
Yeah. No, I did.
But I just don't. I don't feel. I've been had it. I just don't wear it too much. I don't want to wear it all the time. But I don't know. That's just my feeling. I got a gut feeling he's not coming tomorrow.
I don't think he even needs to come out tonight.
No, not tonight. And they're saying that he might not even be heel. I mean, not a babyface. He might come out and be the original chief and just embrace Solo. Damn. Oh, there goes that gremlin again. Tamatanga is like a gremlin out there.
Man, they need to put some color on them tag team bills, bro. They look too bland, bro. Put some blue on there or something.
Classic one.
Huh?
They resemble the classic ones.
Yeah, they put some blue on it though. You notice on the Raw tag team, huh?
Nah, and make it feel brand exclusive. Right now, I think they're doing something. We just have to be patient because they're testing the water with their relationships that they're doing right now.
Okay.
Because the way they name those championships, very specific for a reason.
I got you. Understandable. I dig it.
Oh, Gallus boys are at TNA.
Like, especially when you think about it, it's like, okay, you have the WWE Tag Team Championships. That's fine, represents the company. But then why name the Raw ones the World Tag Team Championships?
Wow. I didn't notice that.
The naming is now telling me, okay, you could potentially have SmackDown where the tag team, a certain tag team represents SmackDown and goes to another company, not defending them, but wrestles.
Yeah.
Versus the World Tag Team Champions could take on all comers from any company.
Yeah. Yeah.
While defending them across the world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like this, like for them to specifically name them that, it's like it's oddly specific for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
All right, we're waiting for this commercial for this tag team match. Now that you know
what I'm. Go ahead, Cheddar.
No, I say they got the briefcase for sale already. They waste no time.
Yeah, that's gonna sell for the ladies. Yo, Jedi. You know what? I'm strangely, I'm like happy and I'm excited to hear about because I know Pat's got to go back to College Game Day and it's gonna start up soon. The guy they signed from ESPN, Joe Tessitore.
Yeah, he's gonna be taking his place, I think.
Here's the thing, and this is finally the thought that I remembered earlier that I wanted to talk about. Finally came back. I think they should split up the SmackDown team right now because they're essentially two heels. I think Wade Barrett should go back up to Monday Night Raw, and I think Tessitore should take the face commentator for SmackDown. It's 2 hours, shorter amount of time. He can learn that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Tessitore already worked on network television, so Fox won't be a big deal for him.
Absolutely, but I think really what you want for him really is to, number one, be a fan of the product. Because if he is a fan of the product, or number two, at least have an understanding and a respect for the product. If you're not a fan, that's cool. But if you signed on, at least have an understanding and a respect. And if you have an understanding and a respect, then you're not going to try and call it so much in the sports vein. You may can add that in as your little flair here and there, but then keep it strictly to what we do here.
No, and then you have Corey Graves who could bring the wrestling and talk about the outside from other companies and stuff like these. Yeah, it could work. I think, and I haven't heard them. I haven't heard their chemistry, but I think it could work. Oh, damn.
Or if anything, if you want to, really, keep him on the back end. If you make him the heel commentator, that'll work for him. Because he can act like he knows it all, but really doesn't, while Corey is educating him. Man, look at Slick.
Jacob Fatu.
Slick Tonga. Look at Slick Tonga on the sideline.
Oh. Jacob Fatu is destroying Johnny Gargano. Uh-oh.
I'm not going to lie, Kev. You know what would be a great feud if he ever got moved? Jacob versus Jay. I think that would feed families.
Oh. Though at least the crowd is behind DIY. I mean, of course, because they're at home with Johnny. Usually they're like, Here comes the shenanigans here from the bloodline. Oh, Samoan spike on Ciampa. Love it. Here we go. Oh. Oh, kick out at 2. That's right. They're about to get gold here. Both of these two. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. They're all right to put the ones up. Let's go. I got 6 minutes on my Gargano. Super kick party. Super kick party. There's another one. Another super kick party. That's all Gargano does. Right. He should be a horse whisperer. All that leg slapping he does. Uh-oh, here we go. Oh, poison Rana. Oh, but Jacob Fatu just ate it like nothing. Oh, damn. Jacob Fatu is him. What a Samoan drop. Yes! Oh, go for it! Yeah! Oh, no! Let's go. Yo, he hit him with the poison Rana and he just ate it like nothing. He got him with the super kick right to the pop-up Samoan drop and then right to the top. Oh, with the moonsault. And to take it with you, a DDT with an extra doggy bag. Take it to Quill.
I got a bad feeling about tomorrow night.
What's up? What's going to happen tomorrow? What feeling you got?
See, coverage starts at 4 o'clock, Chef. Look at that. You'll see it. Starts at 4.
Yeah, coverage starts at 4, but the event doesn't start until like 7.
But that's my point. I wasn't talking about the event. I said the coverage. I said that's starting at 4 o'clock. From the you put on the Peacock. It's at 4 o'clock. WWE. That's 3 hours.
Yeah, D-Walk, I got a bad feeling about tomorrow.
What you think?
I'm thinking Logan Paul might retain. I really don't.
Look at Solo holding both of the titles up. There you go. They still got time left. Oh, they went off the air. What the hell? Why do they always leave 3 minutes behind, man?
Fox don't like us.
Yo, I'm so happy Tama Tonga didn't sign with AEW. Holy cow, they build him up. Faction AEW, Jacob is the future. Yeah, you're right. Man. Damn,
Wow.
that was good. That was good. New tag team champions, Bloodline in control. Level up. Time to level up. Let's go.
Wow.
Logan Paul might retain. I don't like this.
Nah, he's gonna win.
Shit, I told you I got a bad feeling.
Liv is gonna retain.
Exactly. Liv won't retain.
Liv retaining. Liv is retaining.
Damien retaining.
That's
Sammy
2.
changing.
That's 3.
Sammy
And
changing. Oh, Sammy changing.
Cody's no, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose. Cody's gonna win. Cody's gonna win, and so is
exactly Logan Paul. Bad feeling.
Do you see the same thing for NXT Rascals and NXT Rascals versus the Nathan Frazier? I think then we might get new tag team champions.
Yeah, they're gonna win. Russell's gonna win.
Because Nathan Frazier and actually are not on the same page.
You're breaking my heart. Triple H, you're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart.
Well, now where the hell are they gonna go with Johnny Gargano after they cut that promo with Ciampa? They're in my city. You don't go over in your city, pal.
Damn, they did lose their own city though.
Exactly. And what happens, Jedi? You usually get one.
I got the snacks. I got the drinks. I got the damage control. I got the power. Oh, man.
Life stinks. Tyra May's still supposed to be fighting tonight. I think she's fighting Tatum Paxley.
Yeah. That's coming up once Level Up start, but it's not even 10 o'clock. They're giving a lot of minutes of.
I gotta.
Level Up time, like we always do after a Friday Night Smackdown. Watch a little Levels Up. Here we go.
Level Up.
Oh, new tag team champions. 20 days. Their title range only 28 days. It's that they had no pop.
Wow.
There's a bigger storyline with them holding the tag titles, though. Bloodline.
Yeah, but also Jedi, come on, man. Like, as much as wrestling's advanced, as much as we get all these new pseudo characters, the pseudo face heel, pseudo heel face, badass, this, that. Dude, certain tropes just are just embedded because it's true, because it's just what people want to see. Faces are better on the chase. It's hard.
Here we go, level up. Here we go. It's Tatum.
I will say, man, I know she had fun on TNA because, like she said, her mannerisms and the way she is, as she touches Blake Howard. Sorry. But yeah, her mannerisms are exactly like Daphne's.
she's creepy. What is Byron Saxon wearing? Those color schemes. Jesus Christ. Hot pink and yellow. Or purple and yellow. Looking like Barney the Purple Dinosaur out there.
I'm not gonna
lie. Hey, there you go.
All these NIL Jedi, all these NIL women that are, you know, spunky and all that, they all do the same ring entrance. They get to the the face thing right there in the back. Springboard, do the tuck and roll in. Yeah, it's me. Yo,
she's excited. Look at that. There you go. You. And Tatum Paxley just like, oh, please, come on. I see John in Cleveland doing the chants there in the crowd. I like it. Oh, nice amateur wrestling there with the gator roll, but rolled her right into the ropes. You got to let go, Steele. You can't. I'm surprised the referee allowed that.
But the way she pulled her off the ropes is strong as hell. I'm not gonna lie, that's some smart psychology.
Oh, she's a little too big for Tatum. That's a little too heavy or big for Tatum to try to get that roll. Yep, she got Tatum's just nuts. She's playing that crazy role. Oh, that was a nice crossbody. Oh, here's a amateur wrestling. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, a bun's a steel move. There you go. That's using a tuchus. Oh. That's it. Work on her shoulder. There you go. Tatum Paxley. What was that?
Who is that? Apollo Creed daughter?
Yeah, right. She's living in America.
Living in America.
It is the Great American Bash. At least the level up is for Great American Bash. She's in the spirit of things. She's in the spirit of things. Olympics, the Great American Bash. We need some patriotism in these days. We're lacking patriotism.
Hey, Jedi, you know what they say? When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Give me one of those two. CJ Perry helping Liv or Raquel turns out Liv's China. Yeah, Tommy, that could be in the works. I don't know about CJ, but I could see Liv. Or you know what? CJ could mend a broken heart of a Liv Morgan. Just as long as CJ comes alone, she can leave Miro wherever he is. Damn.
I just wanna be an American.
Damn. She's stealing up. Look at that. 1, 2. Oh, headband is off.
You remember Hey, y'all remember when Hulk Hogan had that like Jimi Hendrix theme music that replaced that liver that American made?
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty dope though. He probably lied about that, how he got that made.
He made it. He ripped. He said that he recreated it in the garage in Tampa, and he allowed Jimmy. And Jimmy heard and says, "What's that sound?" He says, "You could use it as long as I'm able to get the royalties back later on." He gave him permission.
He probably said some shit like, "I played every instrument myself all at once."
No, he helped. He actually did the guitar riff in his garage, and Jimmy happened to walk by and hear it and go, "Man, brother, what is that?" He heard him on Pier 60 in Clearwater Beach.
Chef, I know you have something to say. I know you want to jump in and say something.
Dude, Jedi. Lars
it's over.
Ulrich is the guitarist for what band?
Lars. I mean, he's from some for TNA. Something. He's with
No, not TNA. It's a famous band.
I know, but he's a manager at TNA.
Lars
Or was or special appearance or something. What the hell?
No. He wasn't. Jedi. I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
He's a famous guitarist for some band, right? And Hulk tells the story about how that famous band wanted him to play guitar for them at one point, but he was like, "Yo, dude, wrestling has got me, and I got all these movies and other contractual obligations and all that, so I can't really do that." But he said Lars Ulrich is a really good friend of his, and so they told Lars Ulrich about their story. And Lars Ulrich looked right in that person's face that told him the story with the microphone in his hand and said, "I do not know Hulk Hogan. I have never met Hulk Hogan. I am just now finding out who Hulk Hogan is."
Hulk Hogan believe his own lies now.
Wait a minute. Did Charlotte Hill just put 4 fingers and said 3 steps? Hold on, I gotta rewind that. I missed that. He said I got 3 steps and he put 4 fingers. Does he? You don't know how to count?
Yeah, he really doesn't.
Maybe I missed it because I wasn't paying attention. Really, I wasn't paying attention either. I was trying to reach over for him. We haven't seen him all night. And Charlotte Hill versus Riley Osborne means wrap it up, or you know.
You know that we in rubber chicken territory now.
Look at that.
I think he said he used to he was a batter for like the New York Mets or something like that.
Yeah.
Harry Belair?
Yeah.
He tried to take Macho Man's story. He tried to take Macho Man's story.
Kev, you gotta watch this video. You really don't. Oh, you don't know the famous or infamous.
He took Macho Man's story.
He was an offensive lineman, I believe, for the Rams. I believe Hulk Hogan.
Kev, well, what's crazy is like he says something like this, right? It's out there in public view, and then he wonders, "Hey, man, I don't know why Mach was ever mad at me, man."
Oh, I got another one. Hey, this gonna trip you out. This gonna fucking trip you out. He said Elvis Presley was a Hulkamaniac.
Yes. He said Elvis Presley was a Hulkamaniac.
Before Hulk Hogan was even on the map, maybe.
Elvis was dead.
Elvis was dead already.
That man was dead.
Kev.
That man was dead when he.
Nah, you gotta watch this video, Kev. You gotta watch this video. Like it's not like it's hilarious, but at the same time, it's not because you're gonna sit there and go, "My God, this man just."
This is the one you was just talking about when you auditioned for Metallica.
Metallica, yes. Lars
Okay.
Ulrich is the guitarist for Metallica, and he said Metallica wanted to recruit him to be their bass player or something like that.
Hogan
He's
did
like,
play. Hogan did play the bass. Hogan did play the bass, but I don't know.
Kev.
I don't think he was for Metallica. Come on,
Kev,
come on.
no. Here's the thing. But if you're telling me you're Hulk Hogan and you know how to play the bass guitar, impressive enough. You blew our mind. But then why would you then? Me and Lars Ulrich are good friends because one time, man, he asked me to play bass for Metallica, and I was like, "Hey, brother, I really can't because all this, I got all these wrestling and movie commitments, so I can't really do that and all that." And then to have someone bring a microphone, Jedi. Look, a microphone. Lars, Hulk Hogan said that you guys had asked him to be a bass guitarist for him. What do you say to that? And they pointed to him, and he goes, "I've never ever done," in whatever accent that he is, because he's not American. "I've never ever done that."
What about this
first
one?
time I've ever heard of this.
What about this one?
And honestly, this is the first time I've ever heard of Hulk Hogan because I don't know who that is.
What about this one? Buster Douglas didn't want to get in the ring with Hulk Hogan. This is after he knocked out Mike Tyson.
He didn't say that. Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
He did.
Was he? Never mind. Let me before I get in some trouble.
Kev. This one's the most ridiculous one. Cause I don't know. No. It wasn't Rock that said. No. It wasn't Rock that said this one. Hogan said this one. He was training with Pride fighters. The Pride organization, Kev. You know Pride FC. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Training with the fighters, and they were trying to goad him to get into the octagon with them.
Hey, Hulk Hogan and wrestling Steven Seagal. What about this one? When Undertaker tombstone Hulk Hogan, and Hulk Hogan threatened he broke my neck, which he was nowhere near. His neck wasn't nowhere near the mat.
That one is him, just trying to get over on a young wrestler. We know he's famous for that. But no, he won't. This is the thing. By the time Pride FC was an organization, Hulk was already old and retired. If you were training with Pride FC fighters, they were breaking you. There was nothing they could have gained from training with you. You probably came in there to watch them because it hurts just watching them. That's how. Come on, like he just tells these malicious and indignant lies.
When he said when he said The Rock broke his ribs, in which Rikishi did that.
I gotta see this video because man, it's a lot of stuff.
The Elvis Presley one. The Elvis Presley one that get at that.
I gotta hear it. I gotta hear it from his mouth because man, this is like crazy.
The Elvis Presley. That's all.
Nah. See the Elvis Presley one, like that's cool. But like when he told Joe Rogan to his face, it's like, yo, brother, when you add up all the hours and all the flights, whatever, I wrestled 400 days in a year.
Hey, but how can you tell a lie on a dead man though? How can you lie on Elvis Presley was dead about that at that time?
No, but like who is making up 400 days in a year?
I don't know where he get that from.
Like, but he said like, because it's all within with like it's essentially 400 days within a calendar year.
I don't know something. He said something like, basically, he's saying he's wrestling 2 times a day because when he flew to Japan, it was 14 hours added up, and when he flew back, it was 14 hours minus. But there's no way still.
That's exactly it. It just like, you just subtracted the hours you quote unquote gained. But the way he's saying is like, all right, see, when you went to work Monday and then came home and then watched, wrestling, my Monday was 2 Mondays because I went to wrestle in Japan and then I came back and then wrestled and you watched me wrestle. No, dummy, you just worked 2 matches.
Damn, you got that shooting star. 2, 3. All right.
Yeah, that's 400. That's what I said. It's only 360. What?
He said, your Mondays, like your regular one Monday is Monday for me because when I go over to Japan to wrestle and then fly over there to wrestle, that's 2 days because of the hour added to this, that. So how you're like, so your December.
That's crazy.
Right up.
That's crazy. 400 days a year.
Yo, what's the main event here?
I don't know. But Malik Blade versus Bronco Lima.
Oh, I like that one.
Yep. Dude, but he's like
who's it? Who's Brody? Let's see, who is that? NXT Unanimous. He's got himself a group. Who is those 2 guys? Huh.
So you know how your December has 31 days?
Yeah.
His December had like maybe 62 days.
No fucking way. Man. Hey, who told Hulk Hogan how to lie is stupid?
Like, yeah, this is the degree of lying that I'm saying with like Elvis Presley, you lie on the dead man, cool, he can't live to tell the tale, but we can just add the math, cool. But for you to say, like, okay, you know how your July had 31 days, mine essentially really had 35 because I was traveling, and then the next month, August had 30 days, mine's had 36. Because I was traveling so much. So when you add it all up, 365 plus, yeah. Because his mush brain can't do the math based on the amount of lies he's telling. Yeah. It equals like roughly about like 400 days. So in like a year, I was doing 400 days of wrestling.
Can you imagine how Joe Rogan was looking at him though, man? I wish this dude hurry to get out.
No, because I'm telling you, Joe Rogan does the thing the way he respectfully, he cuts you a look like. I respect your decision to say what you're saying. Free speech. You're gonna fight your free speech. I'm not even going to tell you that you're wrong because it's gonna get into a whole back and forth of, oh, I'm right, you're wrong, I'm right, you're wrong, blah 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 blah. No. So I'm gonna just go, okay, that's interesting. And that's what he said. That's interesting. That's interesting. Knowing goddamn well he told the lie.
Man, I'm all like it, man. Only Hulk Hogan could tell lies like this. Only he could tell lies like this. Can you imagine Elvis looking at his ass like, that's bullshit. I'm dead. Lying on a dead person.
OTM with no Jada Parker? What's up with that?
Maybe she left him, hopefully.
Nah, they don't need don't think the crowd needs that distraction. It's level up, Jedi.
We got Malik and Nofe. Let's go. Let's go, Malik. Malik, the freak. Malik, the freak. Malik, the freak. Malik, the freak. Oh yeah, let's go, Malik. Malik, the freak. Let's go, Malik. All right, Josh.
Who you got, brother?
Damn, I like both of them though. I like Bronco. Bronco's a nice kid, man. Met him when he was doing security for WWE before. He's cool. And Josh, of course, Malik, met him. He's a nice guy, man. He's a big Dallas Cowboy fan.
Boo.
I know. That's the only thing that I know. That's the only thing that I got to give a boo boo. That's why I had to throw it out there. But he's a nice guy, man. Him and his wife is very nice. Dan was his fiance, but now his wife. They're really nice people.
I wish, Jedi. I wish you said all great things about him. But as soon as you mentioned the Dallas Cowboys, I went, let me tune out. As much as I wish I could cheer this guy on. Hey, maybe wish success for you in other endeavors, but nah, man, your Cowboys stink. I hate him.
But I root for him because he's a local kid from Florida, from here. He went to high school here, grew up here, and he's wrestling here. So I was like, yo, that was cool. That was cool to hear from him.
So living the dream, really, when you think about it, as far as like being able to come out of your hometown and be signed to the biggest company.
He went to the same WrestleMania, the first WrestleMania that was here in Orlando that I took Austin and Anthony to. He was there too. As a, so we had we had a nice conversation about that. But Ric Flair retired by Shawn Michaels. He was there as a spectator, like I was.
Ooh. Jedi, I bet that hit your heart a little when Shawn said "I love you" and super kicked him.
That was cool. I was like, damn. Hey, if someone had to do it with him, I was all right with it.
Yeah. Then after that, Batista beat the shit out of Shawn Michaels.
I will say though, Jedi, because I was watching both corporations, the day that Ric Flair popped up on TNA, I said, he can't give it up. Oh, bastard can't help himself. I love it. Wasn't even like he had classics in TNA either. He didn't. He just had great character work.
He was an attraction.
That's all he was.
Damn, Bronco with the kick. But come on, Malik.
Plus, like, he especially came at the wrong time because, like, all right, he could do managerial stuff because they wanted him to manage so many guys. They ended up making him do a faction, which smart could make sense, except you've already built like 4 or 5 factions. That's what you spent the last couple of episodes doing and trying to make each faction strong.
The crowd is like, they're excited to be there. They're full of energy, but they're not into the match. Now we got a little Malik. Okay. Damn, Bronco.
Come on, Malik. I know you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, but fight back. Come on now.
Bronco Lima using that heel move. I like it. Oh. There you go. We got some Malik. Got some Malik chants in the crowd. Malik. I wonder when they're gonna put the acceleration button on either one of these two tag teams, OTM or Malik and Enofe. So here's what they're doing right now in this match. Malik is trying to wrestle from fighting underdog, fighting from underneath.
Yep.
Because if he gets called up or in a tag team, he has to learn how to wrestle that psychology from underneath. It's not the biggest. Oh. Nice move. That was nice, Malik. Let's go. You got that blockbuster. Cross body. All right.
Yay.
All right, cool.
Here we go.
Wow.
Oh, small package. Don't tell me you're going to get a pin on this one. He got him on a small package. Son of a gun. I did not want that. I wanted him to get a pin, but he got the win. But
Malik, the freak. Malik,
yeah.
The freak. Malik, the freak.
That's gonna lead to a tag team match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, it's Enofe. That's a nice win there. Nice win on a Friday night.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna say goodnight on the program due to the fact that we're gonna be tomorrow night for SmackDown. SmackDown for SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
We want to thank you for joining us for SmackDown. SmackDown was very good. We got new tag team champions. We're gonna find out what happened with the women, where the Blair Davenport. What's the repercussion with that? Is that gonna lead to a 6-woman tag match? All that stuff. So join us tomorrow night, SummerSlam. So we'll have everyone hopefully here, the rest of the Real the Ring crew. If not, we'll just continue trucking through like the Rock says. So have a good night. We'll see you next time. Yeet. Yeet. Yeet.